Hello and welcome to Books with Alison. I am Alison and we're talking about the books that I'm reading this year. I'm trying to read at least one a week and get through them. I have a goal that I finish the entire book before I'm allowed to post a review, because sometimes I feel like people just read books, don't finish them, and then talk about like the first chapter and you're like, what the heck happened? So today we're talking about The 1% Rule by Tommy Baker, and I absolutely loved this book. I got it because I was told that it would be a good one for leadership, motivation, business, and they were absolutely right. So I highly recommend this book. 10 out of 10. It was wonderful. Now, I've read a lot of books about goals, manifesting, all the things that you need to do. I've read a lot about habits and work, but sometimes we just need things to click, and I really think that this book helps put that into practice. So when we talk about goals, a lot of people like me and a lot of my mentors like jump to the end stage. All right, what's the most ultimate amazing thing that you could dream of? Don't sell yourself short. If you want to have 25 vacation homes, that's what it's going to be. Don't even be reasonable. Just go think about that. And sometimes we get so wrapped up in the, oh my gosh, all right, I really want 25 vacation homes. How am I ever going to do that? I have none. So it becomes this really big block. So the goal of this book is to help us realize that, yes, we can have goals. Yes, they can be amazing guideposts, but what are we doing every single day? What is that 1% action that we can take right now in our lives, in our business, in our fitness, in our relationships, everything to keep moving forward? So I thought this was a fantastic book to do that. What I loved is that he talked about the social media management being like, we see the end story of what people go through, like, oh, now they're rich and famous. Oh, now they have the money. Now they have the perfect relationship. And we never really see the struggle behind that. So letting go of the myth of that end game, that superficial nonsense that we don't ever actually have to even achieve to be successful, or it's just an illusion, right? So I saw a TikTok video today of a legging company, and what they did is they had little butt shaping inserts that they gave the model to put in to the back side of her. So when she wore these leggings, she looked like she had an awesome peach, when in reality, she had no butt. She was just a beautiful, gorgeous, talented, but very skinny, flatted on the bottom. And so all of these ads we're seeing are really fake. Like, you might want that gorgeous butt and buy those leggings and do that workout, but reality, you're going to have to buy the butt pads to look like that girl. So, lesson learned, don't go off of all the things Instagram. So one of the things that I did write from his notes is, what can I execute on right now that will prove that my outcome and vision are not only possible, but coming true? So sometimes when we get really stuck, actually I say we, but it's really me. Sometimes when I get really stuck and I'm spinning and I'm like, all right, what can I do? What am I supposed to be doing? Especially as an entrepreneur, like there's nobody telling me what to do. I actually put this in my calendar. So that way, if I'm like, all right, I have all these things to do, but what's actually going to help me move forward? So that was a great one. I loved that. And then I'm looking at all my things that I bookmarked. The other thing I really loved too was, the amateur sits around waiting to be inspired while the pro creates inspiration. And I loved that as well, because I sit around waiting for inspiration and I have to remind myself, like, no, I have to go out and get it. So sometimes I read a book, sometimes I listen to a course, sometimes I get up and exercise or I clean. What's going to help motivate you to be inspired instead of waiting for something? And usually I'm like scrolling through Facebook or YouTube and hoping something catches my eye. It never does. So create the inspiration yourself, but get off of the social media. And then the last thing that I really, really enjoyed is, how could you not be so driven and inspired? Don't you know that this experience is a gift? Your why must make you emotional and compel you to action. Personally, my why is deeply rooted in knowing that time is finite and I need to do everything I can to maximize the gifts I've been given. You too have been given countless gifts. No matter what your story is, the challenges you faced, you're here and you have a story to tell unlike any other. So this was a fantastic book. Very, very easy read, very simple. well executed and laid out. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a book that's going to give you some motivation, some how-tos to reach your goals, but in those small increments so you know they're possible. So go out and grab this. All right. If you have a book that you would like me to review, what is your favorite motivation, leadership, habit book that you have read? I would love to read those too, add those to my list. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for all of our weekly videos, and we'll see you next time.